This report. Coming up this afternoon, Ghana's economy recovery conditional on commitments by the government to implement policies and structural reforms under the International Monetary Fund. We'll hear from the Bank of Ghana. And IC Research predicts inflation may go up again this month. We have details. Also, National Tanker Drivers Association and delegation from Road Ministry toward deplorable road networks in Tema Industrial Area as they continue their sit-down strike, which started yesterday. I am Beverly Brome. We settle for the details now. And the Ghana National Tanker Drivers Association says it is touring the deplorable roads around the Tema oil refinery with a delegation from the Ministry of Roads and Highways. The tour comes after the drivers declared a sit-down strike yesterday due to the bad nature of the road networks within their operational areas, including Tema, Kumasi, Bipe and Takrade. Some members of the association spoke to Joy Business.
We are still on because nothing has been done. But we wake up this morning to see portion 1% of the road being cleared, but that is not enough. Delegates have come from the ministry, the road ministry, to talk to us. So we are waiting to hear what they have for us and what we will have for them and what we want the government to do for us. So that's what we are waiting for.
Can't come loading at any depot. The road is still not fixed. So we are waiting for the authorities to come so that we see how best they'll help us fix the road. But until then.
You heard some tanker drivers there speaking on day 2 of their strike on bad roads in the industrial area of Tema. Away from that, the Bank of Ghana says Ghana's economic recovery is conditional on the commitment by the government to implement the policies and structural reforms under the IMF program. This coming after the government missed its revenue target while expenditures were broadly within targets. The following report has more.
In its outlook, the central bank said the recent approval of the $3 billion economic financing arrangement by the International Monetary Fund with an initial $600 million disbursement has reinforced recovery efforts at restoring macroeconomic stability and debt sustainability. Thus, it believes will yield good dividends. However, the central bank said though this is positive for the domestic economy, it remains uncertain whether the economy will fully recover unless the government exhibits bold and implement decisive policies. These include structural reforms on tax policy, revenue administration and public financial management to boost revenues and reposition fiscal policy implementation onto a consolidated and sustainable path. Meanwhile, the government budgetary operations resulted in an overall budget deficit of 6.68 billion cedis, approximately 0.8% of the size of the economy for the first quarter of 2023.
That was a business desk report. Still on the Bank of Ghana, it is advocating a strong collaboration among financial service players to support small-scale and women-led businesses with favorable lending rates. Deputy Director of Payments at the Bank of Ghana, Clarissa Kudowu, made the call in a speech to launch the Pan-African Savings and Loans Mama project aimed at supporting women in SMEs.
I'd like to encourage MSMEs, particularly women-owned or women-led businesses, to take advantage of these opportunities and also to encourage other financial institutions to join the First Plus project in a bid to increase access to finance for women. As we expect interest rates on the market to trend downwards, I call for more partnership with MasterCard Foundation, Capital Plus, and the likes to increase the support for the MSME subsector.
Meanwhile, Managing Director of Pan-African Savings and Loans, Emilia Tafin, expects the project will transform more women-led businesses. Moving on, expect inflation to go up again this month. That's the view of IC Research. According to the research arm of investment bank IC Securities, the near-term outlook is clouded by elevated price expectation from the International Monetary Fund supported price-sensitive measures. It therefore foresees a spillover of price pressures this month. It added that producers and distributors are in the process of gradual price adjustment to reflect the impact of the new taxes which took effect on 1st May. Furthermore, the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission hiked tariffs for electricity and water with effect from 1st June. Now moving on, despite the volatile economic situation in Ghana, coupled with the domestic debt exchange program, Enterprise Group has declared a first and final dividend of 0.0744 pesos per share for the year 2022. The company also announced a profit after tax of 222 million cedis in 2022 compared to 122 million in 2021, with net cash generated from operating activities improving by 4.53%. Speaking at the annual general meeting of the company, the CEO of Enterprise Group, Daniel Labiteko, stated that the company will continue to post good performance.
The future is very positive. The future looks very bright. If you go through our results, you realize that our top line, which is our core bread and butter business, which is the insurance premiums, grew by almost 21%, which is a reflection of how good our business or how vibrant our business is. So in spite of the challenges that the debt exchange program brought to bear, we still were able to sail through and deliver reasonable results to our stakeholders. I would say our core businesses, that's what our focus is. So our core businesses, which is our insurance businesses, our pensions business, they held the fort for us.
Moving on, the chief executive of Dalex Finance, Kenneth Thompson, is urging individuals to do critical risk assessments when putting their monies into certain companies as investments. According to him, this is necessary to enable them acquire the expected returns on their investments, even in these critical times. He was speaking at the annual general meeting of the Ghana Cooperative Pharmacist Credit Union.
How do you create wealth in these turbulent times? Know the difference between companies that are regulated by the Bank of Ghana and the companies that are regulated by SEC. SEC is the Securities and Exchange Commission. So companies regulated by the Bank of Ghana can say, okay, I'll give you 10% per annum on your investment, say. Companies regulated by SEC are not able to do so. Whatever money you've left after you've decided that your chop money is too small, so you are now cutting out a meal, and it's not that your wife is sitting on the money, save. For a few reasons, actually. Asset prices are falling. They will fall. Nobody has money. So if you are as fortunate as my young friend here, then you can buy assets for the cheap.
For your pension tip on Money Lab, let's now hear from Kofi Poli, Chief Operations Officer of People's Pensions Trust, as he illuminates on why you need to plan your pension.
Hello, welcome to Money Lab. My name is Kofi Poli, Chief Operations Officer of People's Pension Trust. We continue with our pension tip based on Money Lab. In our last episode, we discussed the pension architecture of Ghana. Today, we are going to look at how to plan your pension. To plan your pension, two key things you should ask yourself. One, where you want to live in your old age, and two, how you want to live in your old age. This will inform you on how much you want to put down for your pension. Unfortunately, anytime we talk about pensions, what we think about is the financial aspect. Today, we want to inform you that the financial aspect is very important. However, you need to look at two other things. And these two other things is your health and then your social capital. Thank you once again for being with us.
You heard the Chief Operations Officer of People's Pensions Trust, Kofi Poli, ending the Joy Business Report brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Do follow us on all our social media pages, including LinkedIn. Does your existing salary account give you more? Is your salary in the right account? Worry no more. The EcoBank salary account is here to help you. Open an EcoBank salary account today and enjoy free life insurance, which covers temporary and permanent total disability, critical illness, hospitalization, retrenchment, and death. With the EcoBank salary account, you have the ability to save as you spend, free debit card, access to loans, and more. The best part is that you stand the chance to double your salary in the EcoBank Double Salary Promo Reloaded from now till the end of July. So open an EcoBank salary account today by visiting an EcoBank branch or ecobank.com to open an account online for amazing benefits. Please beware of scammers who may contact you on this offer. Always visit an EcoBank branch or call EcoBank toll free on 0800 003225 for further details on the EcoBank salary account and the EcoBank Double Salary Promotion Reloaded. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. I am Beverly Broom. Ignition is next. Do enjoy.